What is good, Dirty South Kim folk? It's your boy Heavy D, and we back with another one. For today's reaction video, we got the most controversial rapper in the game. He's probably the most controversial rapper that's ever been. Y'all already know who I'm talking about. Talking about my boy, Tom Macdonald. We're going to react to his song, If I Was Black. So we're gonna jump up in it, see what old Tom's got to say. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, subscribe to Dirty South Kim reaction channel. Hit that notification bell so any and every time I drop a new video, you will become part of that Dirty South Kim folk. If you got friends, send them over. I want this thing to blow up, but we ain't gonna hang out. We're gonna go ahead and jump up in this one. Y'all ready? Let's go. Maybe. There it goes.
If I was black, probably wouldn't with anyone who's white, cause that slavery would honestly always be on my mind. If I was black, probably wouldn't ever wanna drive, cause if police pull me over, I might go around and die. If I was black, I won't lie, I'd be scared to walk at night. The whole neighborhood is tripping like I'm out committing crimes. I'd be pissed at all.
I know what a lot of people's gonna think, that this guy don't have a leg to stand on because he's white, because that's just the way our society has become. But I was raised with all races, and I was raised that no one person is better than the other to the color of their skin. That's just foolish and stupid. But I have had black friends that have said, hey, I'm not saying I hate white people, but, shit's getting stupid. And I understand people are going to say, oh, that was long ago, slavery. And look, there are still people alive today that went through the Jim Crow era. They had to deal with that shit. Now, I'm not sitting here apologizing for the white race, because I can't apologize for everybody. But I know for a fact nobody in my family ever participated in slavery, ever treated a person wrong due to the color of their skin. So I can say that with confidence. And again, I'm not apologizing for the whole white race. I can't apologize for anybody. But if somebody in my family had done some shit like that, I would apologize for it. Because it's not right. You don't treat people different or treat people wrong because they're a different color than you. That's foolish. It's stupid. It's ignorance. It's a waste of time. He said he's scared to walk at night because he was scared to walk at night because the whole neighborhood is tripping like he's out committing crimes. Man, that's true shit. You see, if you see a black person walking down the road at nighttime, a lot of people, and I'm not trying to single out just groups of people, anybody, there's going to be people that's going to get a wrong idea. Why? Because they've distilled it or installed it in their mind that all black people are thugs, all black people cause crime, all black people steal this, that, and the other. It goes back to more of the ignorant shit. I don't know why people are scared to give somebody a chance in life and base their judgment off of what they know. This black guy right here, he's my brother. That black guy right there, he's my brother. Well, this black guy right here, he might be the best person in the world. He might not ever commit no crimes. Still my brother. This black guy over here might commit crimes, but at the end of the day, he's still my brother. Now, just because this black guy commits crimes and steals, don't mean I'm going to base my judgment off of this black guy to that black guy saying, oh, well, just because he steals, that means he steals. Newsflash, people, there's bad in every race. It don't matter. Stop judging people on the color of their skin. Make your judgment on somebody off of facts of what you know. That's what's wrong with America today, is because they want us to categorize people. Oh, blacks are all criminals, gang members, and shit like that. Whites are all racist. They're all a part of the Ku Klux Klan. Asians are all smart. I guess Mexicans are all illegal. Stop. The sooner that you get in your head that you need to stop judging different people because this person done that, that don't mean this person over here is doing the same shit. Get to know that person before you judge him off of that person. The sooner you do that, the happier your life will be, and the sooner we can stop racism in this fucking country. I'm not going to get up here and preach about shit and make this a political page because that's far from it. But I can't fucking stand racism, whether it be black to white, white to black, Hispanic to white, Hispanic to black, whatever. Stop the nonsense. Stop the foolishness. Why don't we just love each other as human beings and live our life instead of hating people because of the color of their skin, their nationality, their sex, their religion, their creed? Let people do them, but still respect them as a human being. Quit categorizing people.
All these cracker rappers singing about my life. Stole my music, stole my style, give it back, that is mine. If I was black, just look at the facts. We don't stand a chance. 1 in 3 is locked away. Over half don't know they dead. See, white privilege and a money thing.
And see, that right there is what makes people categorize black people as all criminals, because you just said 1 in 3 are locked away. Over half don't know they dad. Just because 1 in 3 African Americans are locked away, that one or that them other two, they're not locked up. They didn't do anything. So just because you have one bad apple doesn't justify you to categorize the whole race of people into criminals. Yeah, it's. Let's continue.
But it's white people who are running things. Y'all benefit from your coloring. My pigment produce suffering. It's all white pride, white power, white lies, white houses, white guys, whitewashing. My brothers, my sisters, my culture while I'm watching. If I was black, I'd probably hate myself from they say. Racism made me racist, and I am not the one.
Man, that's a true statement. Racism made me racist. Like I said, I hate racism 100%. I can't stand the shit. But how can somebody get mad at a person that has racism in their heart when they've been treated with racism their whole life? You know, it just goes back to Jim Crow. White drinking fountain, black drinking fountain, front of the bus, back of the restaurant, front of the restaurant, around back, out the back door. So I can't get mad at these people for having a chip on their shoulder because, like I said, there are still people around that went through that shit. You just expect them to say, fuck it, whatever. It don't work like that. They were treated like shit. So why do you expect them to show you respect? Now that goes back to categorizing. Not, I mean, yes, majority of the white people in the Jim Crow era were the ones that were doing the shit. But have take your anger and frustration out on them. I never participated. One, I'm not old enough. But two, I don't give a fuck if I drink out of a water fountain that a black guy just drank out of, or I'm sitting in a chair at a restaurant and a black guy just ate at. Shit don't fucking matter to me. We're all humans.
The Flames, hey, y'all won't say it to my face. In the circles you feel safe. Y'all been using words they made for us when we were slaves. Hey, wait, whoa. I know that was long ago. If I was black, I'd want my reparation money paid. If I was
Now, talking about the reparation money, I know a lot of black people that say the reparation money shit that come about last year before, something like that, and they all say that it's stupid because they don't expect to be paid for what their ancestors went through, or the Jim Crow, because just because you pay somebody doesn't mean it's gonna make it better. It don't. I'm sorry. So you give this man $1 million. If he went through the Jim Crow era, that's not going to change his mind on what happened. But there might be some black people that believe in the reparation, and if they do, more power to them. This is America. It's a free country. If they want to think that the reparation is going to make them happier, let them fucking think it. Quit judging them. I'm sure you think shit that's stupid. And I'm not saying the reparation's stupid, but I'm sure you think shit that should be one way that other people don't. Quit judging people. Hey, I do say fuck the whole clan too. Fuck them motherfuckers in them white sheets. They get out of here. I don't give a damn. Fuck that. I blow holes in their sheets too with you, Tom.
If I was black, probably wouldn't ever do my taxes. Why support a government that persecute my blackness, or pay the wage of law enforcement putting us in caskets, or help to build the prisons that we trapped in? If I was black, I'd be mad. People.
And that is a powerful scene. Look, I'm gonna be straight up and honest with you. I'm not one of them people that say fuck the police, because not every cop's bad. Yes, there are some bad cops, and but not every one of them's bad. But that scene where the kid's reaching for his cell phone, a lot of times, I don't know. I've never been in that situation, but just from the videos and the details that I've seen, a lot of times that's what leads up to it is miscommunication between the police and the victim. They was on two separate pages. Does that justify the cop shooting the person? No. Now, I can understand you having your weapon drawn if they're reaching for something. Yes, protect yourself by all means. But don't just start letting bullets fly unless you see a gun. If you see a gun come out, then protect yourself by all means. Protect yourself. But if you don't, I mean, yeah, you don't know what they're reaching for, but like I said, if you see a gun come out, protect yourself. Don't shoot first, ask questions later. I'm not a cop, so I don't. I've never been put in that situation, and I guess maybe I shouldn't talk on it, but that's just how I feel.
Glorify the trap while we dying every day, fighting for everything we have. It ain't diamond chains and racks, this a systematic plan. They put us in the ghetto, gave us HIV and crack. If I was black, I'd hate America, appropriate my character, and sell it to Caucasians who wish they were from our area. If I was black, I wouldn't give a fuck about the greater good. My grandma can't afford a rent, y'all gentrified our neighborhood. All lives matter, so stupid, y'all hijacking our movement. Black lives matter cause we losing innocent youth.
I support the Black Lives Movement. Let me rephrase that a little bit. I support the Black Lives Movement for the people that are truly behind the movement on trying to stop unnecessary killings. You have people that support the Black Lives Movement that do it just to cause ruckus, cause drama and shit in the area. or to get that 15 minutes of fame. But then you have people that truly stand behind the Black Lives Movement that are peaceful protesters. They stand there and they'll tell you what they'll tell you their opinion. They're not going to start throwing shit. They're not going to burn buildings. They're not going to do any of that shit. I support the ones in the peaceful protest, not the people that are getting irate and throwing shit, burning shit. But I do support the peaceful protesters in the Black Lives Movement because they're right. Black lives do matter. They're not second-rate humans. They're not. They're not a nobody. They are human beings. They were put on this earth for a reason. They wasn't just put on this earth to take up space. So I support the Black Lives Movement and the people that are in peaceful protest. I support any peaceful protest. I don't give a damn what it is. It could be for women's rights, gun control. I don't give a damn. Just because I don't agree with it doesn't mean I don't support it. I support anybody that they got. You, I support anybody's opinion and their right to peaceful protest. It's a First Amendment right. You got the right to free speech. But the second you start getting belligerent and starting shit, burning shit, throwing shit, fighting people, no, I don't support that.
The police shootings. If I was black, the only role models I'm shown is the rich black rappers pushing guns and drugs and hoes. Yeah. Hey, y'all won't say it to my face. In the circles you feel safe. Y'all been using words that make.
I will say this video is kind of trippy though. They keep putting just different stuff over Tom's face. It's kind of trippy.
For us when we were slaves. Hey, wait, whoa. I know that was long ago. If I was black, I'd want my reparation money paid. If I was black, I'd take the police, I'd take the whole clan, I'd put holes in their sheets. If I was black, I would gold on my teeth. So if you think I'm broke, you will know when I speak. If I was black, it's my face on a T, R.I.P. underneath, on my name next to free. If I was black, I would die in these streets just for speaking my mind because I had a dream. If I was black.
I see what he done there. I didn't catch it the first time around, but he said I'd die in these streets just to speak with my mind because I had a dream. He's throwing a little Martin Luther King in there. The whole I had a dream speech. Some of y'all may not know about it except for just textbooks in school, but everybody's got the right to speak their mind. You know, that just goes back to free speech. Just because you don't agree with somebody, either A, don't mean they're wrong, or B, you have to get stupid with it. What happened to, well, what's it called? Debating people, where you peacefully spoke your different minds. Just because you don't agree, don't mean that person's wrong.
You attack when I say I'm proud because you're mad that you ain't allowed.
He said you're mad because you ain't allowed. I think anybody should be proud of who they are. It don't matter if you white, black, Mexican, Asian. I don't give a damn. Be proud of who you are. If you're white, be proud. If you're black, be proud. Don't ever degrade yourself because you're white and shit that happened back in the 1860s during the Civil War, the Jim Crow. If you didn't partake in any of that shit and you don't support any of that shit, be proud of who you are. Be proud because you're a human being alive on this earth. Now, if you're a racist motherfucker, don't be proud around me about that shit. I don't have time for racism in my life. I give two shits. I'm proud of who I am. That man right there on the screen, he's proud of who he is. And I'm proud that he's proud. Don't ever belittle yourself because this man said, oh, you're white, you're racist, you're black, you're a criminal, you're a thug, shit like that. Be proud who you are. If you know you're not that, be proud.
If I was black, y'all ever tried to take me down? One fist in the air, I would stay my ground. If I was black, I'd take the police, I'd take the whole clan, I'd put holes in their sheets. If I was black, I'd put gold on my teeth. So if you think I'm broke, you will know when I speak. If I was black, it's my face on a T, R.I.P. underneath, on my name next to free. If I was black, I would die in in these streets just for speaking my mind, because I had a dream. If I was black.
Alright, well, I know what next two videos I'm going to do after watching this video, and I feel I need to do them. It's going to be Racism by Adam Calhoun and Fuck Racism by Will the Truth. Will the Truth's making another appearance on the channel. So I gave my opinion on this video. It was a damn good song. Tom Macdonald is always dropping good shit. Most controversial rapper in the game. Sings about shit people are afraid to talk about. Again, you might not agree with what I was talking about in the video, and you're more than welcome to drop a comment down below. We can talk about it. You might have a different view on shit. You might have a different idea. We can peacefully talk about our different opinions without getting belligerent. That's what people in America has failed to do. When I was coming up in high school, people, you discussed your differences, you met a common ground, shook hands, and you walked away. You didn't call somebody stupid. You didn't call somebody racist. You didn't do that shit. There's just people now that don't know how to act. But I dig the song. Song was great. Video was a little trippy. Them kept putting shit on Tom's face, and then his head was on a different man's body. It was a little trippy. But overall, I think Tom got his message across. So we're not going to stay too long on this video. So we're fixing to do another one, two more tonight. Y'all check them out. I'm going to drop them before I go to bed. Y'all can tell I'm getting kind of tired. I've had a long day. So we'll catch you on the next one. Y'all got any friends? Send them over. Let's get them in. That Dirty South kinfolk. All right, y'all. Peace.